Okay, in this video, I will share to all of you about my prompting work with one of AI platform. This is about the luxury small tiny home, and I will give you about my result of prompting with an exterior and interior design inspiration, and it will give you a lot of experience and inspiration about the exterior and interior design with several example of this tiny home design. Okay, let's watch. Well, in this video, it's about the small luxury tiny home as we can see from the outside, and we can look for it's similar to the landed house as usual because of the shape of the roof and the size of this tiny house is a little bit larger than usual of the tiny home itself. But we can see for the another element of this tiny home, we can look for the courtyard on the front, on the entrance especially, and I very impressed about this from AI result because of the design inspiration is make me have an insightful. It's have give me a lot of insight of this tiny home design. And in this second design, about the great example of the tiny home, I mean, because of the exploration about the meshing of the tiny home, it's not only about the single mesh, but it also bring some several shape of envelopes of the tiny home itself. Because of the tiny home have a beautiful and iconic entrance, especially for the left side entrance of this tiny home have unique shape and unique entrance with a little bit small deck. So with this deck, the user can make another activity on there, and we can look for the another design. It's very impressive design of the tiny home, and I mean it was a semi futuristic design because of the shape of the tiny home. It's not only about the boxy shape, but it also give us experience and give us insight about the how to make the grid mazing of the tiny home with not only just a simple box or a simple rectangle, but it also give us about the experience and model about the roof, about the combination roof between the boxy shape and the little bit inclination of the roof itself. So it was great idea, and especially and also it could be movable to another place because of this is tiny home on wheels. And we can look for the another design. This is about the fourth design. The fourth design it was very simple, but it's still make us impressive because of the entrance and about the leveling of the floor on the terrace area on the in front of this tiny home. And it's very proper to place on the great scenery on the environment, on the great environment and greenery environment of this surrounding neighborhood of this surrounding tiny home, as we can live for as we can see from the outside. I mean, and with combination about the landscape design, this tiny home could make the great arrangement between the landscape and tiny home building itself. And we can look for the another design. This is a fifth design with great insight. This is a great insight about the idea of the uh, solar panel placement of on the roof, as we can see from here. And after that, the tiny home it's not only about the efficiency energy with the solar panel, but it also give us a lot of creativity idea about this cladding panel of tiny home. It's not only just about the one color or one texture material, but it also uh, make the combination about the between the wood and white cladding material and industrial material such as a door and window with a transparent material, as we can see from here. And this is another design inspiration, especially this is about the interior design. So the interior design it's look like realistic, and this is about the homey vibes of this interior design and interior layout, as we can see from here. This tiny home interior design is a little bit larger than usual because of the weight of the tiny home. We can see from here that it could be accommodate, or it could be place for some cabinet such as a kitchen and another element of the kitchen. And it's not only about that, but also have a space for the sofas and many cabinet and shelf over there. And this one, okay, I looked from, in my opinion, it was very luxurious, even if it just a tiny home. I feel about the luxurious vibes of this interior tiny home because of the color make us impressive. The color is seems unusual than the another tiny home because it give signature color such as a blue vintage. So it make, just with the blue vintage color, it makes the energy of luxurious itself with this interior design of this tiny home. Even if this interior is so crowded, maybe it's just my opinion. Okay, if you have a lot of or some opinion, you can type in the commenter below. Okay, we can continue. Then this is about the another um, side angle. This is about the another angle from for the interior tiny home. We can see about the section. Maybe this is about the section of the linear or rectangular tiny home, that we can see about the room arrangement, which is the right place on the left side with dining area, kitchen, and on the right side with private area, semi-private area such as family room or living room, and it still have skylight window on the top of this tiny home. So even if it's just a schematic example, we can get a lot of insight from this design to make it real. Then we can look for this homey tiny home. I think it's very impressive, not only because of the small not only because of this small tiny home, but it also give us experience. It also give us inspiration about the how to lay out and how to bring the fresh color into the interior tiny home, because the tiny home is not only about the compactness furniture layout, it's not only about the compactness self design, but the color is important things that we have to do to make the interior vibes of this tiny home. The color can make the difference aura, can make the difference vibes of it. Anyway, then we can see about this. Okay, we can get the another difference color again and then previous. And for this last design, this is about the green vintage, semi old green vintage, and it can make impressive about this interior tiny home because it could make the luxury area, luxurious vibes or luxurious aura. And this is about the experience about the interior of this tiny home. Okay, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this commenter below, and just wait for my next video, and don't forget to see about the next video. Okay, thanks for watching, and hope you happy with this video. Thank you.